You've been doing everything right. Eating cleaner, moving more, maybe even cutting out the late-night snacks. But here's the question that's driving you absolutely insane. Is any of it actually working? Because the scale isn't telling you much, your clothes feel about the same, and you're starting to wonder if your body even got the memo. Here's the thing though. Your body is constantly sending you signals, and today I'm going to show you exactly what to look for. These are 10 real signs that your body is actively burning fat right now, and some of them are going to completely surprise you. Sign number 1, and this one catches almost everyone off guard, is that you're waking up feeling genuinely thirsty. When your body breaks down fat, one of the byproducts of that metabolic process is water. Your kidneys then have to flush that water out, which means you're urinating more frequently, especially overnight. So if you're waking up parched and making more trips to the bathroom than usual, that's not a problem. That's progress. Sign number 2 is that your breath has changed, and not in a great way. If you've noticed a slightly sweet, fruity, or even metallic smell on your breath, your body may be producing ketones. Ketones are compounds your liver creates when it's breaking down fat for fuel. This happens especially when your carbohydrate intake is low, or when you've been in a calorie deficit for a sustained period. Keep a water bottle nearby because staying hydrated can minimize this, but don't panic about it. It's a sign your fat metabolism is firing. Sign number 3 is that your appetite has actually decreased. This sounds like the opposite of what most people expect. Many people assume that when they're burning fat, they should feel constantly hungry. But here's the reality. As your body becomes more efficient at using fat for energy, hunger hormones like ghrelin can actually stabilize. If you're genuinely less hungry than you were a few weeks ago, pay attention to that shift. Sign number 4 is physical performance improvements. When your body has become better at tapping into fat stores, your endurance during exercise tends to improve. You might notice you can push through a workout longer, recover a little faster, or that activities that once felt exhausting now feel more manageable. Fat is an incredibly dense energy source, and when your body learns to use it efficiently, your performance reflects that. Sign number 5 is that you're sleeping better. Fat loss, particularly around the midsection, can reduce pressure on your airways, improving the quality of your sleep. Better sleep then creates a positive feedback loop because quality sleep supports healthy hormone regulation, which in turn helps your body continue burning fat more effectively. If you're waking up more rested, that's a meaningful signal. Sign number 6 is that your measurements are changing even when the scale isn't. Fat takes up significantly more space than muscle. So even if your weight stays relatively stable, your waistline, hips, or thighs might be getting smaller. This is why taking measurements and progress photos matters far more than obsessing over a number. The scale is one data point. Your measurements tell the real story. Sign number 7 is improved mental clarity. Many people report that as their body shifts toward burning fat more efficiently, they experience sharper focus and reduced brain fog throughout the day. Ketones, which we talked about earlier, can actually serve as a clean and efficient fuel source for the brain. If your thinking feels clearer and more consistent, especially in the mornings or between meals, your metabolism may be shifting in exactly the direction you want. Sign number 8 is that your skin and body temperature feel warmer during rest. Fat burning is a thermogenic process, meaning it generates heat. As your metabolism increases and your body works to oxidize fat cells, you might notice you feel warmer than usual even when you're not exercising. Some people notice they're sweating slightly more during sleep or feeling a gentle warmth that wasn't there before. That internal heat is your metabolism working. Sign number 9 is that your mood has become more stable throughout the day. When your body is relying primarily on carbohydrates for fuel, your energy and mood often spike and crash alongside your blood sugar. But when you're effectively burning fat, your energy supply becomes far more consistent. That roller coaster of highs and crashes flattens out. If you've noticed fewer afternoon slumps, less irritability between meals, and a more even emotional baseline, that stability is deeply connected to how your body is fueling itself. And sign number 10 is the one everyone waits for. Your clothes fit differently. Not necessarily dramatically, maybe just a slight looseness around the waistband, a shirt that moves a little more freely, pants that don't grip your thighs quite the same way. Fat loss rarely happens in a single dramatic moment. It accumulates in these small, quiet shifts that suddenly become undeniable one ordinary Tuesday morning. Now here's what I want you to understand before you close this video. These signs don't all appear at once. They show up gradually, sometimes one at a time, sometimes in clusters. And you won't always recognize them as signs of progress because they don't always feel like victories in the moment. Thirsty in the morning? Annoying. Funky breath? Embarrassing. Waking up to use the bathroom at 3 in the morning? Not exactly motivating. But context changes everything. The reason most people quit before they see real results is because they're looking for the wrong signals. They want the scale to drop dramatically overnight. They want to look in the mirror and see a completely different person. But real, sustainable fat loss is quiet, consistent, and cumulative. Your body is smarter than you give it credit for. And if you're experiencing even 3 or 4 of the signs I just walked you through, your body is very likely doing exactly what you've been working toward. Pay attention. Trust the process. And if this video gave you something useful, hit that like button, drop a comment below telling me which sign surprised you most, and subscribe because there's a lot more coming that your fitness journey actually needs.